Yo, what's up guys? It's Psych here today, back with another YouTube video. And today, we're going to be talking about all the cool things that you probably did not know about the dagger, the scythe, or the great hammer. Hope you enjoy. And yes, I was gone for 6-7 months, busy with school and everything. But I'll be posting as many videos as I can during the summer. Anyways, let's get started. The dagger. The dagger has a dash range of 7 tiles, and the cooldown for it is kind of weird. I wish there was a timer for that, so like we could see when the next time we could dash. And the dash damage is 24 damage, and actually the first 2 swipes after the dash deal 32 damage. Interesting. Besides the dash damage, the damage dealt is usually 21, and it's linear by the distance you are away from the person. So if you're really up close, you do 21 damage, and if you're farther away, you do 19, and at the maximum range of the dagger, you do 16 damage. And the range of the daggers is shorter than the sword, but it shouldn't really matter since like you have the dash ability to pounce right up and to dash right onto the person. And for the death bloom, it's really cool. The poison damage, you do 6 damage in 7 ticks, so you do 42 damage total. But that's only for the dash attack. At the beginning, I thought the dagger was meh, since when I couldn't get used to the dashing. But once you could fully utilize the dashing, it is so good, especially when you could catch those runners running away from you. And personally, when I use the kits like Airy or Hannah, it works even better. But if I was using other kits, I'll probably use a different weapon like the scythe. The scythe. The scythe has a 3-tile combo where you swing down left, then left to right, and then you pull your enemy towards you. The annoying thing about the pull is that you pull them closer to you, but the next 2 swipes, you hit them away. Also, the scythe has the same reach as the sword, and attacking with the scythe is like doing timed attacks with the sword, which is not a big deal for me personally. And the scythe does 24 damage. Okay, here's the cool thing. The charge mechanic. It takes approximately 1 second to charge up, and you do a 360 area attack. You do 20 damage, but you do have an extra tile of reach, and it can hit enemies through walls. With the spin as well, you jump 1 tile and move 1 tile forward. And knowing that you could jump, you could take 0 fall damage if you time it right. Just like a Yuzi or a Jade. Unfortunately, the Nocturne is just as aesthetic, really. The nighttime damage is still less than the normal damage, and no other effects that I could see with the Nocturne. I like the scythe as much as the dagger. I could just use them interchangeably if I wanted to. But what the scythe excels at is hitting through walls and having a good area damage. So like when I play 30-30s, I like to use scythe a little more than dagger, but it really doesn't matter. But if I'm playing something like solos, I prefer to use the dagger. I wish that the Nocturne or the night damage did something more than just be aesthetic, to be honest. Unless I'm not seeing something, because I'm not the greatest at testing, but I'll get better. You wait and see. Last but not least, the great hammer. I don't know, it just sounds cool when I say it like that. The great hammer has a noticeably slower attack speed, but it does do a lot more damage. It ranges from 35 to 38. I don't know why, it's just how it is. And if you spam click, it doesn't work because you won't move if you spam click. So timely hits are a must. The charge attack knocks people away, and you do stop moving during your big swing, which is a little annoying, especially when you're trying to chase them and do damage to them. However, your charge attacks do damage through walls. Lastly, the hammer's healing is kind of mediocre. I didn't see much benefits with the healing. and it doesn't seem like it does much to my teammates or myself.
Bruh.
In my opinion, it's annoying that your sprinting is stopped, especially when you are using your charge attack. It's annoying. It really is. It makes using it a lot more clunky for me personally. And I just don't like it as much as the other two. Mainly because those are the kits I use. And in general, when I see players, I don't really see people using the Great Hammer. It needs a buff of some kind. So, did you learn anything new about the weapons? If you did, hit the like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you later.